Hey, and welcome back to Noita. Now I've been a blithering idiot and forgot to unmute after having streamed something just before this. So you'll be looking at post-commentary for like the first 20 or so minutes. So that's great. Anyway, first things first, yeah, considering I just streamed before the 6th, I didn't record this straight after the last episode, which means I need to get to know the run a bit again. And by that I mean I look at my wands and appreciate the work we've done to this level, mainly covering the whole thing with sand. So that's cool, right? Anyway, yes, I know how things went down. I'm gonna not spoil stuff. At least I get to see my own handiwork without having to look at literally everything that's going on. Pretty sure that wand I'm currently holding is the strongest thing I've ever made. Or at least the most effective, if that makes sense. Like I had that one that shot out like 4 or 5 of death crosses, which, looking at the numbers, should have been way better, but apparently wasn't. Meanwhile, this one is like ridiculously potent and I don't have much of an idea as to why. Also, I don't know what that thing is. But is it shooting out more? Yeah, it's shooting out. It's copying your spells, apparently. Although the first ones it shot didn't seem like anything I had in my backpack of tricks, so to speak. So because I didn't know what I was up against, I thought, why not just shoot him from a distance? And that worked. Hooray for me. Also, notice how many times I just shoot straight through that bugger. Don't know his actual name, but yeah. A bit of a sand fire trap over there. Jeez, look how many shots just go straight through the thing. I don't know what's up with that, but it is a weird one. So yeah, the flame trap over there that I want to get rid of. Because at this point I'm just paranoid about everything that has the potential to move. Well, that would have worked if I actually hit the guy. Doing some good crit damage too. Like that's the thing I will never really get in this game. Like, what's the point of the damage resistances? Yeah, okay, it's so that you can't have one wand that can wipe out everything, I suppose. But it's just so annoying. Like, hey, you finally have a wand that works. Well, not against this swath of enemies. Considering your amount of wand slots is limited, hey, like, you can't have 4 wands that can deal with every type of enemy. Well, you probably could, but the problem is you still need, like, quote-unquote utility wands. In this case, the digger wand that I have, the regen. Granted, the regen might not be the most important thing because we have vampirism, but and here we come across another death crystal, one of the more annoying enemies. I keep saying I don't get why, but then in a certain case I'm like, okay, I do kind of get it, but enemies like this and the one that will be chasing me for quite a while in a bit as well, do they just exist to annoy the player? Meanwhile, that guy showed up. It was also like, what the hell is that? There was a lot going on, a lot of that going on in this run. Yeah, I had no idea what it was. I thought I saw the thing I did before, and at first I thought, okay, that's just gonna eat spells, but weirdly enough, it just attracts them. Also, I don't know why they're attacking each other. I mean, maybe they don't like each other all too well either. Anyway, that's just so how tanky is this guy? How much damage does he take? I think the actual spell does 35, right? And he takes 4. So I was 24, yeah, 4. So it's like what? 90%-ish damage reduction, jeez. I probably just could have gone into his face and hit him because it didn't seem like he was doing any damage with that aura. But then again, he might just grab you and just twist your head off or something, I don't know. So yeah, I didn't really want it to get close. Was happy that that wasn't a thing. Could have really burned to a crisp right there and then. It's not the first time I got here, and that just fell into a bit of lava, panicked, and fell into it again. Fortunately, now we have a lot of levitating options. We're quick going up and down, not so much left and right. So yeah, apparently you can't hit his feet. That is not a thing in this. Apparently the crystal also died. Got another minecart that we could have spawned. A lot of stuff I don't know of. Like that guy. You'll notice that in this run I'm often hesitant of, you know, just going in and whomping him with a shotgun wand of doom and despair. Meanwhile, this guy is just bleeding out more bone dust than his actual size. Look at that. Guy's about as big as me, and he drops a mountain of bone dust the size of himself times 4 or something. So now we've made some cursed rock. I had no idea what that crystal was, and I didn't want it there. One way to get rid of cursed rock, of course, is turning it into sand. Then again, I was looking at the texture, I guess is a good word, of that sand, and it looked weird. Yeah, but I don't know what cursor was that just now. You can still like see the cursed bits in there. So I really wasn't looking forward to actually going down that way, especially with the ghost tick over there. I'm so curious what that is about. It looks like something you should pour liquid in and stuff would happen, but I'm trying to see how far tick guy can get. Turns out pretty far. This is where I'm panicking. Turns out he hurts quite a lot too. Not as heavy as some of the other stuff you can find here, but I know there is a way to kill him. Just haven't found a way. So here my idea was, okay, let's just get the toxic goop out of there, and I can drink some blood. Of course, Tick Boy had other ideas. So we'd have to find our liquid health elsewhere. We have a lot of health here. And then we have one of those again, which I think I just used the wrong one there. Anyway, that white thing I think is the most annoying enemy in the game. Like, we're at 920 now. Let's see how long it takes me to actually kill the thing. Like, what is its purpose? Is he just there to make you be more careful shooting your wands when there's other enemies around? Because, yeah, he'll hit me quite often. But why does that thing exist, right? He's just so annoying. 16, and that was a crit. Let's try to check it again, actually. 4. Yeah, so it's the same as the guy that pulled in shots. So I guess maybe it's easy to kill that guy if you just chuck up the rock at him, but again, it's a like 90% decrease in damage that I'm doing to that guy. Why? It's just annoying. It takes forever to kill the thing, and if you're at a point like this, I mean, you're just there to delay my progress. And he's good at it, which is just annoying. I'd rather fight like 6 of those normal bugs that at least die pretty quickly, rather than one thing that occasionally, not really making my dodges here look grand, but you know what I mean, right? I mean, yeah, he's annoying. I guess he's just meant to be annoying. Anyway, I probably should have said this sooner as well. The way this run ended was enough for me to shelf Noita. So technically this is kind of a finale, I guess. And when I say I guess, I mean I'm leaving it up to you whether or not there's going to be more of this. And the way that's going to happen is going to be put up through a vote. Like, do you guys want more of this or not? There's going to be more explanations at the end of the video because I kind of go on a rant a bit. And yeah, the way I'm going to do this probably with a comment that you guys can up or down vote, and depending on how that looks, we'll make a choice on whether or not I return to this game. Anyway, for now, yeah, this guy got shotgunned. I do wonder if that guy shoots projectiles based on how many times you hit him, or if he always just shoots 2. If it's always 2, then it might be possible to just go like, F it, go in his face, shoot him with a shotgun wand, and, you know, take 2 hits and there you go. Then again, what are the odds that he still survives, right? I mean, a 90% damage reduction if you're only doing, well, 25 damage projectile? Like, we do around 600 or so, I believe, with a full shot. 90% of 600 would, yeah, we'd only be doing like 60. Anyway, he finally died, and we were free to continue our exploration. Still not a huge fan of the tick guy over there, but safe to say I haven't figured out how to kill that thing yet. Nor do I have any intention of getting killed by it, so... Anyway. Vampirism saving the day once again. So 13, it's about 4 minutes it took me to kill that thing. Jeez. It was annoying that I forgot to unmute my mic because there were some yelps coming in. That probably would have amused you guys. Thought I could sneak a bit of blood there, but Tick Boy says no. No. Good old shot. Little quick gulp of blood there while we had the opportunity. Wanted to keep my bottles full because the alternative was to just go back to some previous floors and stock up there. I thought this run had been going on long enough that further delays were to be avoided. gulping blood wherever we have the opportunity. Seems like I've been here because there's a lot of sand here. And dead things. Yeah, things I know. I was happy to just get close and bop in the face with a shotgun, but... Okay, and then it started raining. I don't know why that happened. Like, it only rained briefly, but it did happen. Meanwhile, Flamethrower is taking it out on some wood. Learn my lesson not to mess with the green crystals. Completely missed the trap there. And then it started raining again. I don't know what's causing that. It's like, okay, you've drank so much blood that things are now not too happy with you anymore. Holy crud. Gonna miss that thing. As well as the bigger wand and the quick wand. These were 3 amazing wands. Anyway, there's the end. I kind of got kerfuffle as to why it looked like a blender. And I made it to the laboratory. I was kind of wondering if Steve was here. And, yep. And this is probably one of the more finer moments in this game. Like, okay, I don't have a slab. I don't have my crumble thing, so just dove in, hit him once with a shotgun. That was it. We got a wand that can do that to Stevie Wonder over there. Stainless armor seemed good. Because where we are, there aren't too many more liquids left anyway, so... Anyway, I didn't bother too much about the wands, and I mean, I was happy with what I had. So... And then, things looked weird. Like, maybe I shouldn't go through with this, and make myself a bit of a better wand. Not that there was much to improve on. I think I did mess with my digging wand though. Oh no, right, I thought I could, well, yeah, I thought it to make an escape first. So, as usual, I started digging my way back up. Which for the time being was pretty... Oh no, we've angered the gods again. If Steve is the best they can send at me, then I'm not too afraid of the gods. So yeah, it was time to dig all the way back up. Just need a little something that would get rid of all this sand, and what I had there wasn't going to do it. And then I remembered, oh yeah, I can make some really huge explosives. Explosives tend to do pretty well too, so... And yeah, that's a pretty decent way to get rid of some unwanted sand. At least it seemed that way. So yeah, that opened things up that would make digging a bit easier on me again. So, continue digging. It was kind of around at that point that I'm like, there doesn't seem to be an end to all of this brickwork. And I just kind of gave up. Which made me realize that, well, this is probably the end of the line. And since digging wasn't going to be useful anymore, we well, I kind of prepped for the quote-unquote worst, and did something really stupid, namely what I just did right there. I kind of forgot that that thing had the double cast on it. Well, double cast would have cost both of those Earth is angry things. So I made sure that my regen wand wasn't gonna screw me over by not putting in the regen aura. And I prepped for whatever it was that came next. And what came next was a giant ass spider. He said the first thing I did was shoot at it with a shotgun wand. Without too much effort. So I was already thinking like, maybe I can use that lava. Oop, yeah, that scared the bejesus out of me. I was like, So yeah, maybe I can use lava to drip that on him and, you know, maybe get a quick kill on him that way. Still wasn't too pleased with that, and at some point I'm like, you know what? You can keep your salt. I'm just gonna do a little bit of this. Just, you know, you can have that. I thought that maybe that getting that was a secret, this was an optional boss or something, I don't know. So I decided to go check out the void, and it turns out the void wasn't that big of a void anyway. So yeah, then I saw that and I'm like, okay, there's a good chance I might end up in there, so let's make sure that it's safe to do as such. So knowing what I know now, well, what I knew at that point, it seemed that stealing the salt from Cthulhu number 53 or something was the only way forward. So that's what we did. That kind of surprised me a bit, that I just started lava down. So yeah, boss time. I've shot him twice and he's almost half dead, so that was really kind of gave me a bit of confidence that I needed. I think fighting Mall Cop here, which is another name for Steve, was really helpful because I saw the shield like, okay, I need to get into the shield and just get him square in the face with shotgun blast. And that seemed to work pretty well. So yeah, whether or not this was optional, I don't know. I don't think it was. But, yeah. He's now straight up dead. And, yeah. So that was great, right? Got him first time. It's the first time I actually killed something big. So my idea here was to turn back. I don't know why exactly, but I saw that the whole place was flooding with lava, and maybe I don't want to do that, but turns out that taking care of this lava is apparently not feasible. But yeah, it's hard to see, actually. I felt like it was just... Oh yeah, it just trickles through, so I'd stop there for a bit, and I was like, nah, I'm just gonna keep on flowing. Yeah, the rocks are just being destroyed by other lava getting on top of it, so I had to heal up and press on. And then we entered the work. Quite a piece of work you got here. Free golden statue of myself, because, you know, that's not worrisome. Decided to take it with anyway. And apparently it just gives you 8,000 gold, which... So I decided to check what was up with these arms, and then thought, well, maybe I can dig my way out of this one. And then I made an enormous mistake. I made the earth angry. Really angry. There goes all the hell. Fortunately enough, I survived. Of course, panic moment, switch to the regen wand, and get back to full, which meant this was the last bit of health that I had. My blood potions were out. My regen was out. All I had now was a shotgun wand, a diggy wand, and a snipey wand. And it was all for nothing, because there was really nothing there. Well, maybe there, I don't know, maybe I should have dug deeper, so to speak, but I didn't. Seems like the red portals just teleport you somewhere that's not on the original map anymore, so... Yeah, before I pressed on, I thought, well, in case there's something like really big there, maybe we should fully recharge our wand. Make sure the shotgun wand is ready to go. Because I need it to kill the actual boss. So yeah, just going over the things again. So the vampirism, the crits, and the stainless armor probably saved me there. The armor probably saved me when the whole place came down, which was kind of my fault, but you know. Yeah, it does turn out though that okay, so here I didn't realize I was trapped and that I probably had to go dig all the way down there. But yeah. So what have I learned? Vampirism, it's okay. It won't save you in a pinch, but if you get to a safe spot, you can probably get off air. But so while vampirism doesn't really heal all that much, it does add up. The stainless armor is good once you get to the vault itself. Anyway. It was time to activate the work. Run away, wonder what the fricking heck is going on, and die. Just like that. Dead. Fun, huh? And here's where I realized, like, oh, this is supposed to happen. We win. Yeah, you can tell I wasn't too pleased when I died, and suddenly quest code like, ooh, I won. Anyway, this is also where I realized that my mic was muted, so it's back to... And I had my microphone muted for the entire thing. Alright, cool. So that's gonna be taking a bit of a voiceover. Dang it, lads. Why didn't anybody tell me? Because you couldn't. Anyway, yes, there was a cry of joy when I beat the game. Dang it, lads. Cool. When you played during the early access. Is this still in early access at this point? I got the achievement for victory, so that's cool. Cryptic high scores. Who? Whatever. Falling everything. You're not wrong. Alright, so how many takes did it take me? Complete the game. You are dead. Okay, so 46 deaths to get 1 win. I guess that's pretty neat. So I'm supposed to die here then. Alright, well... I'm at a crossroad now, so to speak. What do I mean by that as well? At some point, I'm done. in between massive quotes. Got all the achievements, beaten apparently the final boss, which was a pushover. I'm pretty sure that was because my wand was just like death to everything. But I know this is just the beginning of Noita, basically. We've seen all the biomes now, I believe. Oh, well, no, there isn't. But there's like still a ton of stuff to do. Like we haven't seen what the temple is like. We haven't seen everything, not by a long shot. Like, what if we check progress? Like, look at all the stuff that is still missing. So at one point I'm like, okay, it's time for something else, because great as this victory has felt, it came with a lot of, you know, annoyance, shall we call it. But with the pressure off for not having to beat the game anymore, I'm like, you know? I don't know. I'll let you guys decide, and in order to make that even remotely work, I need to give you guys some time, which means for now I'm going to shelf Noita. And if enough people want me to continue just exploring at this point, just seeing what is out there, be sure to let me know. I'll put a comment in the video, I guess, and you can upvote and downvote. Like upvote for a yes, continue, and downvote to nah, it's fine. I'm okay with never seeing this game on the channel again. But for now, thanks for watching. This has been Noita, and I'm seeing you guys on whatever it is that I do next. Bye, everyone.